Hey Sagis, how you doing? Elsie here with 10 of Cups Tarot. Thank you for coming back if you've been here before, and if you haven't, welcome. I am here to do a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for February the 14th. That is today. Happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully you had a great day or you're having a great evening. And I hope either you spent it with someone you love, someone who loves you, or just loving yourself, you know? Okay, so we're doing things a little different here. As you can see, I just haven't felt up to being on camera the last couple days, guys. So I just want to make sure I got your February 14th out for you. So here is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius rising. So I'm kind of proud of that because I know Sagittarius are very fun and outgoing and fiery, and that's kind of who I am when I emote myself to the world. So, okay, let's go ahead and pick a card from the middle. Trust in the magic. Interesting. We have two sixes here. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. And 3 is about messages. It says White Raven Spirit and trust in the magic. I feel like it's trusting in the magic of life. That really life is really magical, you guys. It really is. It's very magical. Life is working for us. We are not working for life. So if you haven't figured that out yet, that life should not be living you, that you should be not living up to the expectations of anyone but you. And I mean, you know, that does, things come into, what am I trying to say, you guys? It's Mercury retrograde, right? What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is trust in the magic of life. Life is magic, and your life can be way more magical than it is right now once you understand that. When you trust in the magic such as manifestation, when you trust in the magic of connecting to source and telling source what it is that you need, trusting in the magic that things are going to go your way. I know that a lot of us have had hard lives. You know, we haven't, some people haven't had things that go their way, but part of trusting in the magic is knowing that something good is coming rather than something bad. Okay, I am using my Tarot Grand Lux here, and I am going to be doing a reading for you here. Tarot reading. We're going to start with 5 cards for the near past energy, just so I can see what's sort of been going on within the last couple weeks. And then we are going to do 5 cards for the current energy, and then 10 for the future. Okay, let's start with, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're looking for the signs for information for the sign of Sagittarius. 5 cards, please. Oops, there's 1. 5 cards, please, for past energies, recent past. Need 5 cards, please. Oh, look at that. Got a bunch here. I don't need them all, but I will take them. This fell first. Okay. One more, we'll take the top. Look at that. All right. There we go. All right, what do we got on the bottom here? On the bottom of the deck, we have strength. And we all need strength no matter what is coming, right? Strength gets us through every day. All right. What have we got here? Well, I feel as though, wait, I'm listening. Yeah, there is, you are trying to get your balance from some sort of an addiction. So when I say addiction, everyone automatically goes to the worst, right? Street drugs. But you know, the thing is that we can be addicted to more than street drugs. We can be addicted to video games. We can be addicted to food. We can be addicted to love. We can be addicted to many, many things. So I feel as though you're trying to get your balance after feeling chained to something. You can see here, those two are chained to each other, right? I think of all the decks that I have, this devil looks the most sinister, and it's kind of creepy actually. But I feel as though you're trying to get your balance after being chained to something. So either being in a relationship you didn't want to be in, or being with somebody who you felt chained to because maybe you lent them a large amount of money, or they lent it to you, or something like that. I feel like there is a fear about money here. It's about not really getting back what you gave away. The devil is casting fear, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is great, it's good, and it's abundance, but when the fear of addiction creeps in, that could be very short-lived, this Ten of Pentacles. If you are going to throw fear on top of that Ten of Pentacles, you're never going to be happy with what you have. That's the message I just heard. Never being satisfied, never being happy with what you have. And that is really jealousy, right? That's envy. And that is also a deadly sin, right? 7 deadly sins. One is envy, and that is part of the devil's MO, right? Is to make sure that we think that we're not enough. I see that there is a karmic lesson that was learned here, though. So congratulations. The World card here is showing you that there is a chapter closing. It could be a chapter that is closing on, you know, not feeling enough or not having enough. And that would be a great chapter to close. And this makes sense that it would come, that the balance card would come out, that you're trying to balance these two energies. And, you know, instead of balancing them, you just decided that you're just going to close the chapter on this completely, and then wait for things to come your way. And I believe that that's exactly what manifestation is. So you ask for what you need, you think about it as though you already have it, and then you take your eye off the ball and let spirit take care of it. That's exactly what it is. And then just trust in the magic of spirit, and trust that whoever's making the plans for you, that they know exactly what you need, because you've already voiced it in your manifestation. All right, and I am looking at 5 cards for the current energy. 5 cards for the current energy, please. All right, what do we have here? We have somebody who wants to speak up on the bottom of the deck here. And what do we have in the current energies? Taking a pentacle in, so a new start in love, a new start in, you want to start new love, you want to take a pentacle into someone. However, the Hanged Man is here. So the Hanged Man is here trying to look at everything from a different perspective. And the Hanged Man is wondering whether taking in this pentacle is a smart idea. The Knight of Pentacles is here. Slowest moving knight in the deck, and that's okay, because I think that you still are not quite sure whether you want to give all of yourself to this person. You're still a little bit closed off. We have the 4 of Pentacles here, and you're still a little bit closed off. You're not really, you know, sharing of love and sharing of money and sharing of yourself. I think you're keeping yourself still, the walls are up a little bit here. You haven't yet pulled the walls down in order to be able to love. And it probably has something to do with what went on in here, and these bad energies together. There is a Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups brings in messages of love, deep love. And you have your finger, you have your pentacle up by your heart there because you're scared to get hurt again. And this, of course, makes sense. Everybody's scared to get hurt. But you know what? You just need to speak up and tell this person what you need. Tell them what the expectations are. Set the expectations from the beginning, if that's what you're into, expectations. But you just need to speak up and tell them what you need in order to be able to get through it. All right. We've got your wishes on the bottom here. 9 of Cups, wishes being fulfilled. So, I feel like there's something going on here. The King of Swords. The King of Swords has had a conversation with the Emperor. And the Emperor is the person who is always in charge. So the kings take their advice from the Emperor. And the Emperor is telling the King of Swords, you can't only speak up, you actually have to get into action. You have to take action. And that means that you need to be the lead, right? You need to make sure that you are the lead. And I think that that is something that has made you think twice about getting into another relationship. So I think you're speaking up to somebody you know who is an emperor status, so someone who's a father, someone who has their own business, someone who is in a position of advisement, so, you know, CEO, president, vice president, and you're taking advice from this person because you know they're good at what they do. But this conversation and clarity that you got from the Emperor is heartbreaking. It's broken your heart. It's given you regret and sadness, and the Emperor is just making it clear to you, if you don't speak up, if you don't get clarity, you can't have this new start. If you don't get clarity and know what's going on up front, you're not going to have this new start. And so that's kind of put you into this lack, put you into the, gosh, should I do it? Should I speak up? Is it going to be too soon? Is it going to be too soon where I set all the expectations up front? Is that going to make the person run for the hills? But your wishes can be fulfilled here, but you have to let somebody know what you need in order for you to be able to get the thing that you need. But I do see that the wishes fulfilled card here is under the deck, that the information that the Emperor delivered to you did not make you happy, but that you're willing to get clarity on it anyway, because you just want to do it right this time. You don't want to have the overall feeling of the devil in your life. You don't want to have the you don't want to have, your abundance overshadowed by the devil. I am showing though that there is some heartbreak here. So it is the three of Swords. You know, that the thing is that I think that the Three of Swords is more about not, the realization of this in the middle here, the realization of the king saying, you just got out of this stuff. Do you really want to get into that stuff again, like so soon? And that could be the realization that you're having here, the Five, not really seeing that there's still 2 cups for love, but, talking with your friend, that you probably shouldn't move forward, that maybe it's just too soon, and that you have specific criteria that you need for someone, for your next person, and that person that you're with or that you have your eye on doesn't have your criteria. I am showing though that this is your wish and hope to have a relationship, and that we do have 2 pages here. We have the Page of Cups and the Page of Coins, and these pages are employed by the king to go and collect information and bring it back. So this page is bringing in something tangible, holding, tasting, smelling something, and this Page of Cups is bringing in emotional love. So this is your wishes, your wish and your hope is that you would have this kind of energy coming towards you, but I think that you're too scared to do it. I think that there is something, you're living in the past in your mind, and you're scared that things are not going to come to fruition here, or that you're just going to get your heart hurt. One of the two. Well, it looks like there is marriage in the future, as long as you go in and think about it really good. It looks like there is either a stable foundation or marriage in the future. Four of Wands is all about, 11, 11. You can see 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So it's all about stability. It's all about a good, solid relationship. It's also about looking for the opportunity and taking that opportunity when you see it. I think that the opportunity to get married is there, and or will be there in the future. And in this area here and in this area here, you feel like you're losing hope. And I think that's why this has showed up here, the 5 of Cups. I feel like you're losing emotional hope in the middle of your reading. And then all of a sudden, you realize that you can have your wishes and dreams because you finally believe in the magic, right? You trust in the magic. So you have some sort of an awakening. You trust in the magic. You then want these beautiful things. You want to be the center of someone's attention. And so then you end up with these, the Pentacle and the Cups of the Pages going in with that information. That might bring you to here, which is accepting the opportunity for marriage. Last card in the read, guys. Last card in the read. One last card, please. Oops, that one wants to see us. Yep, balance. That's the way you're going to get everything that you need. Balance. It's all about the temperance. It's all about healing. It's about being even and balanced and tempered in all the things that you do. This is what's going to bring you to the things that you need. You need to trust in the magic. You need to trust in spirit. You need to trust that you're connecting in the right way, that you're manifesting, that you're just doing everything that you can to prepare your life for someone who is coming towards you that could possibly be your soulmate. So I would say that if you are going to get into another relationship, just make sure you're repaired. Make sure that you've gone through everything that you need to go through in order to be okay, order to be whole before you meet somebody else, so you don't have this looming energy here, the bad energy coming through. Because as it gets to the bottom of your reading here, so about, I'm talking probably summertime, it looks like things are starting to pick up for you here, Sagittarius. But it looks like in the middle of the read, sort of starting from last week forward, things are a little bit muddled and it's not going to be great. But you just need to trust in the magic, my dear. Trust in the magic. And that's all I have for you, Saggies. If you have any questions for me, please email me, elsie@tenofcupstarot.ca. And I have also got openings for private readings if you need one. Prices are down below in the description. And you can also email me for that to find out where I can put you on the schedule and how long I'll be to get back to you. I'm starting to book up again, so I'm booking into the last week of February and the first week of March if you're interested in that. So yeah, that's it for me for here today. And you can, in the comments below, you can tell me if you like it rather seeing what's going on the table or seeing my face. We can do both once in a while, I guess, right? And I'm going to go for now. And I hope you had a great Valentine's Day, whether you were with someone or whether you weren't. I hope that you enjoyed learn to enjoy your own company. All right, gonna go. Bye, guys.